Hi, this is James Gordon from Victoria Library here with a unexpected book haul video. I was not expecting to do one today, as I said in my previous book haul video that I was going to hold off buying books for a while, for like a few months, and I just so happened to get three books a week ago, and now I got four today. Unexpectedly, I was just going to get one book, and it ended up being four today. So after this, no more book buying for me. I'm gonna hold off for a couple months before I start buying books again. As you can see behind me, I need to clear off my shelves to make room for more books, and I have a lot of stuff I need to read. So no more buying books, as I'm gonna hold off. And a little update on Dream Park. I'm sorry that I have not posted a review up yet. I'm going to be reading the book right after I'm done this video, so I'm at like the 100-page mark, and I got this nasty cold that I got. It's the weather changing, sinus congestion, stuff like that, and oh, this cold has been taking a toll on me. I haven't been able to get much sleep and coughing a lot, so I am feeling a little better today. Got some medicine, so I'm feeling a little better. So that's why I've been behind on Dream Park. I just been sick lately, and just some other stuff I've been doing. So I'm going to be reading much as I can through today, and then try to get a review up. I'm gonna try sometime next week. I'm gonna try. I'm thinking. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get to. I'm at the 100-page mark, so I'm gonna try to read 200 pages today after this video, and then if I can read, that'll give me 300. If I can finish it by Saturday, then I'll have a written review posted, and then a video review following day on Sunday, and then I'll get to my next book that I picked out. So that's what I'm gonna try to do. And if not, then I'll try to get it on the 20th. But I'll see what I can do. Hopefully this cold goes away soon, so I'm able to get back right where I was and keep at reading more books. So, all right. Let's get into it. So these are books I got at Value Village on the 9th last week. So I'll start with this one. Blood Pack by Tana Huff. I really like this cover. It's really cool. I really like this cover. And then on the back, the hands coming out. This really cool cover. This is from Dawn, and this is from 1993. This is a kind of like urban fantasy horror series about this woman that fights the supernatural, and this is the one of the later books. I think this is the third book in the series. So I definitely look forward to checking out the other books in the series. This sounds really cool. Um, I really like these Dawn paperbacks. The covers are really nice. There's some newer editions, which I guess they made a TV series of it, and like I don't like the covers on those. It just kind of makes it look goofy, but I really like these covers a lot better. So there's that, and then um, in my book riot video, which I want to say, big thank you to those who've been watching the video. It's my most viewed video to date, as I did not expect that video to get so many views so quickly. I'm really happy, and again, thank you. I'm already at like 238 views, and I'm blown away just how many views I got. So on the book riot, I got the one Sean Hudson book, Regulators, or Regulators. No, Regulators. I think. So then when I went to Valley Village, and then I saw this book, Captives, I thought, oh, I'll just grab it because it sounds interesting. So happens to be another Sean Hudson book on my wish list. So I got two Sean Hudson books off my wish list, which I'm glad. All right, this is from Warner Books, and this was originally published in 1991. This is editions from 1992. This is what's this one about? Basically, this one's about like some guys like copying like some serial killer is like killing people, and then the bodies he kills like come back to life or something like that. So it sounds really interesting. Really like the cover. Looking forward to checking this book out. Okay, and then the last book I got last week, The Golden Rendezvous, by Aleister Mclean. This is a really cool cover. Really nice. And then in the back, you can kind of see a little bit. Okay, this is from Collins, and this is it was first published It appeared back in 1964. This edition is April 1986. This is about terrorists to hijack a luxury ocean liner. Yeah, a luxury ocean liner, and basically the people on the ship are fighting back against these terrorists or pirates. So this sounds really interesting. So I look forward to checking that book out. All right, and these are the books I got today. I was just gonna go to Value Village to get one book, and then I found one book that piqued my interest, and then one was a complete surprise, and then one was on my wish list for some time. So I was like, well, I'm gonna get these books. So the book I got today, well, the four books I got, Johnny Gruesome by George Lamberson. Yeah, Lamberson. I have to give a shout out to my friend Leon for mentioning this book. I discovered this book for his channel when he talked about this novel. Georgie, yeah, Georgie Lamberson. Back in the 80s, had this movie script called Johnny Gruesome about this metalhead that gets killed, and then he comes back from he comes back from the dead to get revenge on people that did some stuff to him. And for years, he tried to make this into a film, and it was unable to. So then he reworked the screenplay into a novel. And I heard this book's really good. And then sometime he did do a film of Johnny Gruesome, but I heard it was not that good. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking out the book. And I really wish I could have got the hardcover, because the hardcover had a really cool cover, but it seems like it's now impossible to get. Um, but I have to get this paperback, which is a really nice shape, and the cover's cool. This is by Mandolin Press, and and this is from 2008. And this was a really big hit book. A lot of horror like offers and horror actors and metalheads really like this book, so I definitely look forward to checking this book out. Okay, this was the book that was a surprise to me. Total Recall by Piers Anthony. This is a novelization to the film of the same name, which is one of my favorite Arnold films. I did not know there was a novelization to Total Recall, but when I saw it, I'm grabbing this. Okay, this is by Avon Books, and this is from 1990, and it's got all the chapters here. So let's see. Looking forward to. I'll definitely do a review of this on the channel. Definitely. All right. Okay, this was a book that I was reading the synopsis, and the plot really sounded interesting. The Trickster by Muriel Gray. Got a really cool shiny font. This is from HarperCollins, and this is from this is from 1990. What's this? 1997, I think. It's got 1997, I think. It's got a bunch of dates on here, but that's the one I'm gonna go with. This is about a Native American who basically has abandoned his beliefs with the Indians and stuff, and is now living in the big city, and has got a family going. Everything's fine. And all of a sudden, these gruesome murders start happening, which is linked to Indian folklore, and he's pinned for one of the murders. So he basically goes out to prove his innocence and stop this trickster that's killing people, which is kind of I was reading the synopsis. Kind of sounds like a Wendigo about this supernatural being that could take on different forms of animals and people and stuff, and it just kills them brutally. So this sounds really interesting. So I look forward to checking this. So I look forward to checking this book out. Oh, God, this goddamn cold. I can't talk properly like I used to because of it. All right. And now this is the book I was originally just gonna get. Now I said on the previous yes, on the last book haul video of the book ride, I mentioned I saw Battlefield Earth, and I stated that I would never read that book because I despise both Ron L. Hubble as a person and author. Well, lately I've been seeing this book popping up lately, and then after seeing cover artwork that famous painter and artist Frank Fresna did a cover, originally commissioned a cover for it, which was not used until some special edition. I thought, you know what? Oh yeah, and there's a lot of science fiction authors that do like this guy, just for his work, Robert Heinlein and Van Vogert, the book I'm about to show. So I thought, oh, what the hell? I'll just do what I did when I first read Jaws, because I have always seen the movie, but I never read the book it was based on, because my father told me the movie is better than the book. And this was years ago when I started going to book rides. I saw a copy of Jaws and I decided to get it just to see what it was like, and it was my dad was right. It was terrible. And I can do a whole video on bad books by Peter Benchley, which I think he's not really a good writer at all. Um, and I tried that Island book, and that was just awful. And I still got one Peter Benchley book on my shelf, the Deep. And I'm just gonna have to pick one day where I'm just gonna try to get through that and see if it's decent or is it just bad like the other two. But anyway, so so this one book I bought it just out of curiosity, just to see what it was like, and just to see if it is really bad as people claim it is. Because I read some reviews and this book does not sound good at all. But there's people who love it, so I just got this one book, and that's the only book I'm gonna get by this offer. I'm not interested going through Ron Hubble's catalog of other books, but all right, this is the one book I decided I'm just gonna check out just to see what it's like. Battlefield Earth, the saga of the year 3000. Despite this really gorgeous cover artwork it's got, and the original paperback, which has a nice cover artwork, I have heard so many things about this book. Like, here's one review that I read of it by Kevin J. Anderson, the guy. Kevin J. Anderson, the guy who co-wrote the prequel books with Brian Herbert. Battlefield Earth is like a 12-hour Indiana Jones marathon, non-stop and fast-paced. Every chapter has a big bang-up adventure. So that's what he had to say about it. Frederick Pohl. I read Battlefield Earth strangely through in one sitting, although in maintenance I was fascinated by it. Who else? Okay, A.E. Van Vogert said, here's science fiction, 430,000 words written by a super writer of the golden age of science fiction, wonderful adventure, great characters, a masterpiece. I wouldn't go that far to call it a masterpiece. Let's see. Anyone else? Nope. That's it. Oh boy. And this is a fucking brick. This is, oh my goodness, this is, how long is this? 1,050 pages. Holy shit. I have not read a 1,000-page book since Stephen King's The Stand, which I read that years ago, and I read that thing in 4 days. I basically read 300 pages a day to get through that goddamn book, and one time I fell behind, so I read 100, so that's why it was 4. But if I did read 300 pages, like I originally planned, I would probably have the book done sooner. But I did not like The Stand, which I'll save for a future video. But anyway, so this is a brick, and when I pick a day when I decide to read this book, I'm going to do what I did with The Stand, read 300 pages a day, which is gonna be a lot of sitting and reading just to get through this book. And as I said, I was just curious. I decided, you know what, this book's been popping up lately. I read the plot of it. I thought the plot is ridiculous, but there's parts of it where I'm curious. What is it like? Some other things. So I thought, oh, for the hell of it, just like Jaws, I bought Jaws just to see how bad it was. Even Jaws, I've heard people say the film is better than the book, but I was curious: was the book better, or they right, was the film better? Which sometimes I find out that films are better than the books. Like I did one video where I said the top 5 films that are better than the books. One I was surprised was The Warriors, which the film I really liked, but the novel I didn't like. So this I'm just gonna read for out curiosity, see if it's really good, bad, or just plain awful. All right. That's it for the video today. Hope you all enjoyed it. As I said, I will be reading Dream Park right after this video, so I'll be reading as much as I can to get a review up soon. And then move on to, what was the other book? Oh yeah, Retribution by Michael Grant. That's going to be the next book I'll be reading. And then, what else did I have? Retribution. I read a horror book after that. Well, after I read Retribution, I'll pick another book to read after that, as I got some books on the back there that I'm going to read. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe to October Library, the YouTube channel, and the Facebook group with the same name, A Place in Poetry and Review of Fiction. Until then, I'll catch you later.